Good evening and welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Jerome Aegean, and here's some of the top stories we have for you tonight. A man is shot on St. Croix. Get ready for the Relay for Life. And Bogle's Entertainment Report for Mother's Day weekend. These stories and more are up next on News Channel 8. Before we get to our top story tonight, we have a breaking report with information from St. Thomas correspondent Lee Carl of a sighting of 3 police cars, 2 ambulance, and other emergency vehicles traveling at a high rate of speed in the east direction of St. Thomas. Details were unconfirmed at that time of a shootout in the Friedenhoy area. News Channel 8 quickly contacted Melody Rames, the PI officer of the police department, who quelled those rumors and informed us of the true story and more. From St. Thomas tonight, in Anna's Retreat area, a person was shot. The victim received 2 gunshot wounds, and they were not life-threatening. He's being treated for those wounds at this time. Additionally, on St. Thomas, a suspect was arrested in the Mandal area for firing several shots into the air. No one was hit by the discharged bullets, and Melody Rames assures us that the suspect has been detained by the police. No motive has yet to be released as to why the suspect discharged his firearm in public at this time. News Channel 8 will stay on these stories for you, and we'll hopefully have updates on these stories in our next broadcast. And in our top story tonight, there was a shooting early this morning in the Concordia Manor Apartments on St. Croix. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
Thanks a lot, Jerome. We do have a shooting to report on that happened last night in the Concordia area and Concordia Manor Apartments. That's where between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning, we have a 28-year-old black man that was found with gunshot wounds to his back and his leg. He was found in an apartment in Concordia Manor. It is not supposed to be life-threatening, those injuries. Let's go to Melody Rames, VIPD spokesperson, with more.
Police on St. Croix are investigating the non-fatal shooting of a 28-year-old man. The shooting occurred at about 2:46 a.m. Friday, May 7th, in the Concordia Manor Apartments in Frederiksted. Concerned citizens called 911 to report discharging of shots, and when police officers arrived on the scene, they observed the injured victim inside an apartment with at least 1 gunshot wound to his body. The victim was transported to the Governor Juan F. Louis Hospital and Medical Center for treatment. The suspects were described as being 2 men wearing dark-colored clothes who left the scene in a large vehicle. The case is being followed up by the Criminal Investigation Bureau. However, anyone having knowledge of this shooting is urged to call detectives at 712-6033, 712-6077, or Crime Stoppers USVI at 1-800-222-TIPS.
Thanks a lot, Melody. Again, they're looking for 2 suspects that were wearing dark clothes, and they reportedly left the scene in a large car. With that, that's a brief look at your crime blotter. I just want to remind you, as we approach this Mother's Day weekend, please don't drink and drive. And coming up in a couple of minutes, you'll see that the VIPD are doing driver's license and registration checks throughout the month of May. Also, don't forget it's Police Week.
And more news, the 9th annual Relay for Life fundraising event is all set to kick off this weekend. And it's all about our never-ending battle against cancer. Here's Bogo with more.
Thank you very much, Jerome. And we're here sitting down with a very important lady. As you can see, we are both dressed alike. And it's all about the American Cancer Society Relay for Life. That's on the 15th. That's next week, Saturday. And we're just here to enlighten the general public on what's going on. And for those who still want to sign up to be a part of it, you still have your opportunity. So welcome to Channel 8 and tell us what's going on with the American Cancer Society Relay for Life 2010.
Hi, my name is Shamara Mercado, and I am the co-chair for the entertainment. It's hopefully going to be a wonderful evening. It's a 24-hour event, which starts on Saturday at 4 o'clock, which is on the 15th, and it continues on the 16th into the Sunday until 4 o'clock that afternoon. We still have time for anyone who wants to join the teams. You raise funds. You have to have at least between 10 and 15 members in order to become a team. You have to register, and the contact person for that is Miss Yureli Burke, and her number is 642-3668. Also, We have Lucy Rodriguez, which is 643-5504. And you can also contact Miss Marcia Payne, which is 277-1750. In addition, we do have a parade, which starts at 4 o'clock on Saturday. So we're asking the general public to come on out and support the Cancer Society. We are looking for donations. So once you come to the St. Croix Educational Complex field, the donation is $10 for adults and $7 for children. And of course, you're going to get a nice little t-shirt, and then you can walk on the field. And again, it is 24 hours, so you could come at any time between 4 o'clock on Saturday and 4 o'clock on Sunday.
Okay, and also we just want to tell you, we have a distribution center which is in Christiansted, right across from the Christiansted post office, and we are open fully from today. And you could call 719-0676, and we want you to definitely come out because we're gonna have some of the top entertainers from the Virgin Islands down there. We're not gonna really say too much names. We're gonna have like a former road mat champ band. We're gonna have like some of the best majorettes. We're gonna have one of the best reggae singers out of the Virgin Islands, female and male. So we're definitely asking you to come out. We're gonna have steel pan, everything that you could think about. We're gonna have that 12 o'clock karaoke. We got it confirmed. So we definitely want you to come out to the educational complex. That's May 15th to the 16th, 4 p.m. to 4 p.m. and have a lot of fun. It's for a worthy cause. You know, sometimes we go and we support everything, you know, but things with worthy cause, we see people like do not come out and support. So we asking you, and I'm asking the men to come out because they're gonna be ladies there. If you're gonna be wondering like, oh, if we're gonna just be down there with the bushes and what's that, no, everybody's gonna be there. It's a family type setting. So please come on out. And anything else you want to input before we go?
Just again, it's a very worthy cause, and we have to remember it's a cancer society. So we have different types of cancers, which for males, females, we have kids that are suffering with cancer. So this is as well as a benefit for the cancer patients. It's a celebration for our survivors as well, because we have a very key ceremony that takes place on Saturday at 9 o'clock, which is the luminary ceremonies, and it is such a beautiful event. You do not want to miss it. Once again, the numbers that we can be reached. Our distribution center right now is up and fully functional. You can purchase your t-shirts in advance, or you could give us a call at 719-0676. And again, you can call that number. If you have a large group that may not want to be a team, but you want to make sure that you get your t-shirts before that date, you can call them and they can make the arrangements. Also, if you do have a team that you would like to put together, I know it's short notice, it's 642-3668, and that contact person is Miss Yureli Burke. Also, Miss Lynette Mercado is over luminary, so if you have someone who has died or who is a survivor, you can also buy luminary, which is, the small candles, they put it on the field, and that is in celebration of someone's life or in remembrance of someone, and her number is 266-1156. Is her contact number. Or you can call the American Cancer Society, and their office is 778-2882.
All right, so there you had it. Remember to come on out to Relay for Life 2010. You come yourself and bring a friend.
Thanks, Bogle. And the Virgin Islands Police Department will be conducting driver's license and vehicle registration checkpoints during the month of May at undisclosed locations throughout the St. Croix district. The Virgin Islands Police Department will be making an effort to reduce the number of traffic fatalities and injuries as well. And on this Sunday, it's the start of National Police Week. In the St. Thomas and St. John districts, on Sunday at 10 a.m., there'll be a church service held at Mount Zion Church of God in Estate Anna's Retreat, St. Thomas. And for us here on St. Croix, our events will kick off on Monday at 10 a.m. for an open house at the Wilbur Francis Command Zone B. Please continue to support our men and women in blue. And when we come back from this break, we'll take a look at a grand opening in Golden Rock. Don't miss.